everyone, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I upcycled a cute little compact mirror that I got that had a logo on it that I didn't want to have the logo on it anymore, and so I painted over it with gel polish, and this is from the new Madam Glam House of Life collection. Beautiful collection. The colors are so rich and so pigmented, which you will see in the video. So if you're interested in those, I will have all of their color names listed down below, as well as my discount code if you are thinking of picking anything up, and I will see you all next time. Bye!
So here's the mirror that I'm going to be upcycling, fixing, getting rid of the fact that it says Wells Fargo on it. So I'm just going to show you basic mirror. It's like one of the promotional giveaway things at events or account openings or whatever. I'm going to just take some acetone and I'm going to clean the front of it, the area I'm going to paint. I was hoping the Wells Fargo logo would remove super easy, but it did take a little more elbow grease than I was expecting. Once I have that gone, I'm just going to go over the whole thing, make sure that there's no lint, dust, oil, anything from somebody's hands left on there, mainly my own because I wear lotion all the time. Then I'm going to take a hand file. This can be 180 grit, 240, you name it, it's fine. Just buff over the surface of it to scratch it. The goal is to make little scratchy marks on it. So if your file's not making little scratchy marks, then you're going to want to get a coarser file, which would be a lower grit. Clean it again with acetone. It should look something like this. Not pretty, but we're going to make it pretty. Now I'm going to take the color Mama Bear from Madam Glam, and this is one of the new ones from the House of Life collection, and I'm going to be painting the entire front of this little compact mirror. After I have it painted, one thing to keep in mind just as you're going is check the edges before you cure it, because you don't want any gel to flow over the edges because that might make it stick or not close. So you just want to make sure you're doing this very carefully, and then before you pop it in the lamp, just go over, make sure there's nothing there. Hopefully you won't have any issues with that, but just apply it cautiously so you don't have to worry about it either. Now I'm going to take the color Prosperity and I'm going to be painting some leaves. So when I was going through and I was trying to decide what I wanted on this mirror, my brain popped through so many different ideas, and then I found this new collection from Madam Glam. I'm like, ooh, I'm using this on this little mirror because these are so pretty. They go together so well, which thinking they should from the same collection, but you never know. Sometimes I personally wouldn't put certain colors together and they come together and they're gorgeous colors on their own, just not together for me. This collection, however, I was like, ooh, these all belong together in the same little family on my mirror. And so then I was looking at them, I'm like, but what do I want to paint with them? And over my brain just came back to a kind of a crazy tropical floral mix. And I personally love leaves. So it's more like heavy leaf than it is flower. I did add some more flowers than I probably was planning to, but I love it. So then I'm going to take the color Crystal Ball, which is an aqua, light aqua, and I'm going to highlight my first leaves, and then I'm going to take the same color and I'm going to add my second type of leaf. And that's kind of how I went around on this the entire time. These ones more remind me of like a eucalyptus leaf, but I'm going to go through and I'm going to add the highlighting or the detailing on one, and then I'm going to use that color to add the next layer. I kind of like that system. After I have that second leaf cured, I'm going to go back to Mama Bear, which is that blue in the background, and I'm going to add little lines in my second shade of leaf. Now using the color Healing Glam, I'm going to be adding a third type of leaf. This one's more fernish. Just really simple, going through, overlap some of your leaves, add lots of them. Now I'm going to use Guardian Angel, which is a very pale blue, and add little highlights to my leaves. And now using Taurus Season, which is a gorgeous color, and automatically it seems a little bit brighter. And I think part of that is just before it's cured. This color seems a little more intensely flame orange, and then it cures and it kind of tones down a little bit. Then it does seem like it blends in with the rest of these a bit better. And I'm going to use the color Spirit Guide to add a second flower. So I've got like a hibiscus flower, and then I don't know what this purplish one is. It's like an orchid color, even though I'm not painting an orchid. Just, I'm having fun. I'm not using a reference photo. I'm not overthinking it. I'm just kind of painting whatever comes to me in the moment. Now I'm going to use the color Inner Peace, which is kind of a corally pink, and I'm going to add little lines inside my hibiscus flowers, and then use that one to add my third and final species of leaf. So I have three kinds of leaves, 3 kinds of flowers. I feel like that's a good balance, and kind of mix them up so that they're in different places and try to fill in the majority of the background of my cute little compact mirror. So there's the 4th leaf. And when it comes to flowers, I personally like to stick to 5 petaled flowers. That doesn't mean you have to, but then I'm going to go back to the color Healing Glam and add that to the center of my orchidy color flowers, just to kind of, tone those ones down. I didn't want all of the flowers to be as in your face as those bright orange ones. And now I'm going to use the glow orange gel paint and electric yellow gel paint, and I'm going to be adding the stamens of my other flowers. So for the hibiscus flowers, I'm using that electric yellow, and then inside my corally 5-petaled basic flower, I used the glow orange in kind of a dabbing pattern, and then add the little bit of pollen on the end of the hibiscus stamens. After that's done, I'm going to take some white gel paint, and I'm going to be adding little polka dots inside my purple flowers. And then I'm also going to go back to the electric yellow and add a single polka dot inside my coral flowers. And then back to the white gel paint, I'm going to add a little highlight on the stamen of the hibiscus flowers. Once all of those little highlights are done, I'm going to go through with some polka dots in the background. There are some bigger open blue spaces, and I just wanted to sort of soften those a little bit. So I'm going to use Guardian Angel, Taurus Season, and Spirit Guide. That's the very light blue, the corally orange, or more the orange color, not coral, the orange color, and then my orchid type color. And I'm going to add either 1 or 3 polka dots in little sections all around the background, filling it in. You don't necessarily automatically see the polka dots when you first look at this, but it does help just create more in the background, because a busy pattern is what I was going for. I wasn't going for simple. I was going for something that was, tropical and just lush looking. So creating a very full background was my goal. Now using a no wipe top coat, I'm going to top coat the entire thing. Again, make sure you are not getting any product over the edge that's flowing over the edge before you cure it, because if you do, you will have to file it off or remove it in some way to make sure that this closes. And then once that is done, you can go ahead and cure this. And you can do this type of technique on all sorts of promotional material that you get from a company that you don't want to sport their logo. So if you have all kinds of things, you can do this on drinking bottles. You have to do a little more prep so it doesn't wash off, but just anything. Get something and you think, oh, what am I going to do with this? Paint it, of course. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I absolutely loved painting it. It was a fun little project for me. If you decide to do something similar, I'd love to see it. I love seeing art, and I will see you all next time. Bye.